Welcome to Practicon. In this video, we would like to give a very high-level brief description about the step-by-step process for steel structures, the design and construction methods used in the industry. So most of the students are facing difficulty to explain the process during the interview phases. So we are just providing here to give a brief update on it. Steel structures are one of the demanding materials used in construction industry due to its huge advantage in strength, durability, and environment friendly. Almost 99% of the steel can be reused or recycled, unlike other materials. Steel is optimized compared to concrete structures. So, students and engineers who are planning to push their career in steel structures, it is important to know the basic workflow. So in steel structures, the first phase is to identify the proper materials and specifications of that materials required for each and every type of steel sections used in the industry. For example, we are using a cold form steel. The material grades are different. Hot rolled steel, the materials are different. Similarly, there is a tie members, cable members. They have the different standards and relevant specifications. The second phase is once the steel structures is built up, the majority of the structure stands are load transferred member to member based on the connections. So steel connections is another important information need to be studied in steel structures. After that, the type of the members like a tension member, compression member, bending members, and beam column members. And finally, the foundation design. And then we can produce the drawings for engineering drawings and production drawings. So now come back to the materials. The process of making the sections with respect to the temperature which classifies the hot rolled steel or cold rolled steel which normally used in the steel construction industry. The hot rolled sections process under high temperature and then the shapes are prepared during the cooling process. Whereas in cold rolled is processed with the temperature at recrystallization temperature, normally called as a very closer to the room temperature. And the section shapes both have like angle sections, channel sections, Z sections, and I sections, and T sections. Similarly, these are used appropriate places in the steel structures. And then come to the members. The members behaves based on the loads subjected to those members. If any member, the both ends, the force are pulling, then those member we call it as a tension member or tie members. In similar way, if that member has been subjected to the both ends as a push, that member we call it as a compression members. If the member subjected to the bending or maybe flexural, that member we call it as a bending members. If any member is subjected to axial force and then associated with the bending, then the member it call it as a beam column member, which normally checks for the axial plus bending checks. And once this identification has been done, appropriate design equations will be utilized to calculate the strength of those members and make sure those members are capable to take care of the external forces. So with this, members will be designed. And now come back to the connections. The connections also need to be designed to take care of or transfer the loads appropriately from member to member. Finally, once this has been done, we'll move into the drawings. So drawings will be produced One is actually engineering drawings. We normally call it as a plan view, side view, elevation, and floor level views will be generated. The other important drawings is production drawings, where these drawings will help to produce the steel members, and then that will be sent to the construction site, where the construction engineer will follow the engineering drawings, and then they will construct the steel structures. So this is the workflow we normally follow. So the detailed description and the design process of the each and every step has been created separate videos for more in detail. Please subscribe to the Practicon and then follow the videos. Thank you very much.